Hello, friends. It's Mr. Albee here. Today we're going to be working on handwriting. Now, when I went to school, handwriting was something you just did to get done. And there really wasn't a reason for it except you were supposed to do it neatly, and you had to do it perfectly, and you had to practice over and over again. And it really didn't make a lot of sense to me until I studied martial arts. And in my practice of martial arts, I've come to realize that handwriting is really about the training of your mind and your body. It's not a race to get anywhere. It's about getting your mind and your body to work together to focus in a relaxed way. And that even if you make a mistake, you go back with more focus and you try again. And your body, your muscles start to remember how to move. You train your brain how to work with your body and move your arms in a flowing way so that it's not hard and it's not difficult. It's more like an art form, just like karate or kung fu or tai chi is a type of art form. And when you do this, if you're learning a martial art like kung fu or karate, when I did Shotokan karate, you would follow the sensei. Every time the sensei counted, you would move. And you would not move until the sensei told you to move. If the sensei told you to strike forward, you'd strike forward. You didn't move until he told you what to do, or she told you what to do next. If it was time to block, you'd block. And everybody moved in a slow, relaxed pattern with concentration, with focus. And soon your muscles began to remember what to do. We're going to do that as we learn martial arts. Now, I had talked to my sensei about this, who was teaching a Hawaiian form of martial art, and he was very supportive of this type of practice with handwriting. He thought this was absolutely fine to do with kids because many martial arts masters practice a form of handwriting as a way to shape and form their karate or their martial art. So, and that is called calligraphy. Calligraphy is often done with a brush, like an old fashioned pen. In America, they used to use feathers, they dip into ink. But in China or Japan, people would take a brush and dip it into ink and use it like a pen. And that type of writing or painting was called calligraphy, and it's a form of writing. Many martial arts masters are also masters of calligraphy. So there is a strong connection, and as we are doing our handwriting, I will show you some of the connections between martial arts and handwriting. So let me bow. I'll bow together, and we will begin. Hi. So the first thing that we want to do with this martial art called way of the hand, we're doing handwriting, so it's way of the hand. The first thing we want to do is have correct posture. Now, posture is the way you hold your body. Now, it doesn't really seem like this would be the case, but in martial arts, you need to have a body that's straight, both straight and firm, and relaxed at the same time. If you're slumping over like that, your martial arts, your body doesn't work well with your brain. It's hard to train your body if your body's just flopped and too relaxed. You want to train your body to be in a posture where it's straight but flexible, kind of like a tree that can blow in the wind. You don't want a tree that's going to fall over. You want a tree that's going to blow and move. And so the proper posture is to have your feet rooted in the ground. We call this horse stance oftentimes in martial arts. Your feet are rooted in the ground. Your arms are straight like this, and your back is straight. All right? So horse stance. And if you're doing horse stance, then you can do all sorts of moves from this position. And your body can remain relaxed even though your legs are holding you firmly to the ground and keeping you rooted. And your back is straight. So we're going to do that in our chair. We're going to sit up straight. That's the first step. Our feet are flat on the floor. Feel those feet? Feel them holding you down? That's great. That's sort of where you get your martial arts power. And next, we're going to get our hands in the right position. Now, to do that, we should do a little stretching first to get our mind and our body focused. So we are going to take our hand and we're going to stretch them out. Breathe deeply in the nose, out through the mouth. Stretch this hand back, not too hard, just enough to get the muscles to start to relax a little more as we do this so we're not cramping. And now I like to do this. I like to touch my finger to my thumb. Sometimes I close my eyes when I do this too, because it really helps me focus and relax. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I go back. I'll do the other hand. And I do them all together. Do you feel the calm in your mind? Now, that's what we want to come back to. Anytime we make a mistake in our writing, we may start to feel a little less than calm. We might start to feel a little tight again. We need to take a deep breath and get ourselves relaxed back in that calm space, because that's where our lines will start to flow. The next thing we want to do is focus on how we hold our pencil. Okay? I'm going to switch to a different screen to show you how to do that so you can see my hand. But one suggestion I have before you start is that you find something small at home. I have a little cardboard button. This is an eraser, a little Lego. You want to find something that you can hold on to and fit in your hand. And hold down with those 2 little fingers. You're going to be putting it in your palm and holding it down. And that's going to make it easier for these 3 fingers to do their work. All right? Get my palm, hold it down, and these 3 fingers can do their work. So go find something that you can use. It could be a coin or a button, some small toy. I tried a Lego person, but that was a little big and pointy. You want it to be soft. So go do that now, and I'll be right back. All right. See you in a minute. Now, my friends, I want you to take that object that you found, put it in your hands with your 2 little fingers holding it, and now you have these 3 pincher fingers to grab hold of your pencil. So you're going to take the pencil right down near the bottom of the yellow and pinch that pencil just like this. Now notice my pencil is relaxed and leaning back, sort of like a baby being held in somebody's arms. See that? See how it leans back? You don't want to hold your pencil up like this. You can't get a lot of good motion. Your hand will hurt that way. Lean it back and relax. And now it looks like Froggy swimming. If you go like this, see the frog legs moving? Your pencil can do a lot of work this way in a very relaxed way. You try. Show me what it looks like for you. Now remember, Mrs. Belaski taught you the name of this letter. The first letter you should be doing in way of the hand is letter B. If you have skipped ahead to letter F, you should go back and do B first. The order matters in which we learn these letters. Now, this is an uppercase B and this is a lowercase b. That's the name of this letter. And the sound that goes with this letter is a B. Can you say it with me? B. And the key word to help us remember is bat. So B, bat, B. We're going to start. I'm going to be using a red marker just so you can see my writing clearly, because the pencil won't show up here too well. I like to tip my paper slightly. And in martial arts, you have a striking hand and a blocking hand. Strike, block. Strike, block. Okay? In way of the hand, we have a writing hand and a holding hand. Your holding hand should hold your paper so it doesn't move. Remember, your back is straight, feet are down on the ground, and we're going to take this pen and we're going to start pencil. We're going to start on the hat line. The hat, the belt, and the foot, or the top, the middle, and the bottom. We're going to start on the hat line, and when I say these words, you're going to follow me. So when I say pull down, you pull down. When I say go up, you go up, and you follow what I do, and we do it together. Are you ready? Hey! Here. That's what my sensei used to say. Pull down, up, over, and around. Nice. Now we want to try to bump the top line, and the bottom line, and the middle line. We don't want to start going under the line over. But if we do, we're just going to take a deep breath, relax, and try a new one. So please don't race ahead. Let's do this together. Start here at the hat line, at the top line. Pull down, up, over, and around. Now I think this one might be just a little bit neater than that one. Let's try another one. Thank you for not racing ahead. Pull down, up, over, around. Now notice this time I went below the line. That's okay. I'm not going to get upset with myself. I'm going to notice the mistake I made and say, what can I do to focus a little better on this one? Oh, I'm going to try not to go down so far. I'm going to take a deep breath and do it again. Let's try it together. Holding hand. You ready? Pull down, up, over, and around. Oh, yeah. Much better. Now, I'm going to do two more, and then I'm going to have you do some. And I want you to say it as you do it. That's how your brain will remember. Pull down, up, over, and around. Pull down, up, over, and around. Now I'm going to have you do these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't race. Take your time and let's say it. You say it to yourself as you do it. Pull down, up, over, and around. 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 Nice work, and thank you for not racing ahead. If you really want to do your best and learn how to write without having to do a lot of extra muscular effort in a relaxed way, you need to follow. It will train your body and your brain. I would like you to circle your best one out of these that you've done so far. And I think this one or this one is my best. I'm going to go with this one. Even though I did it in the beginning, I still think that one might be my best. So I'm going to circle that one. Okay, don't circle them all. Circle them all. Just pick your best one. We're going to move on to the little ones. Now in martial arts, you always start out with a larger motion and then move into a smaller motion. Oftentimes you train with circles. You move with larger circles into smaller circles, and your muscles start to remember as you get smaller and smaller. But we always start practicing with large motions. Same thing with way of the hand. So we're going to notice how these lowercase b's are getting even tinier here. That's learning to focus your muscles in a smaller area, right? This is all part of the training. So we're going to say it and do it together, but this time we'll do it with the smaller b's. Get ready. Put your pencil on the belt line and let's say it together. Pull down, up, over, and around. Now, that's looking pretty good. Let's try another one. Pull down, up, over, and around. I think this one might have been a little bit better. That's okay. If your hand's getting a little tight, relax it. Pull down, up, over and around. Oh, I think that one's my best one yet. Hold down, up, over, around. Hold down, up, over, and around. Pull down, up, over, and around. And I'm noticing that my holding hand's down here and it's not doing a great job holding, so I'm going to move it up here. Pull down, up, over, and around. Right. Now I'm going to have you do these on your own. Start at the hat line and say it to yourself as you do it. Are you ready? Ready? Pull down, up, over, and around. Pull down, up, over, and around. Pull down, up, over, and around. And I'm not going to say it now. I'm just going to point and I want you to say it as you do it. Now I'd like you to circle what you think is your very best lowercase b. I think that one's my best right there. Now it's time for the belt test. And the belt test looks like this. You'll notice that there's nothing to trace. I want you to put a little dot on that outline, just so you remember where to start. You're going to be starting here, and you're going to be pulling straight down, up to the middle, over and around. I would rather have one really good B than a whole bunch that you filled in. One really good one is far better than racing through and getting a bunch of them. Okay, let's do this together. Pull down, up, over, and around. Now that looks really good. I bumped it there, I bumped it there, and there. Let's try one more. Pull down, up, over, and around. Now if you go above this line, don't worry, just try it again. Pull down, up, over, and around. All right, my friends, you have passed the belt test. I would like you to go to the next page and take a picture of the work you've just done and send it to your teacher. Let us bow now to each other. We bow to our friends. We bow to our hands. We bow to our teachers. Congratulations, you have entered the way of the hands. We'll see you soon.